All right. Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to stream. God, how are we all doing today? What's the vibe? What's the energy? How are we all doing today? Hi, hello. Hi. Good, doing all right, all right. It's better than bad. That's good. We'll take all right over bad. You're sick. I hate that for you. I think I'm getting sick. I can't. Oh, I am in the wrong tab. Oh no. Okay, hang on. I'm putting this back up here for just a second. I just realized I forgot to tab into a different place. I have the wrong tab set. Ugh, I'm rushing today. I forgot to change out some things. Don't worry, I am here, I think. Yeah, I'm okay. I am like a little bit... I'm a little bit scatterbrained, but that's okay. We're okay. Okay, we're good now. Yeah, I'm here. Okay, fantastic. Okay, wonderful. I hope you're all doing good otherwise. As the stream title suggests, today we are designing interesting buildings. As in, we are designing one building, because I'm not going to be able to do more than one building in one stream. And you guys voted on a poll for what the building was going to be inspired by, and you guys chose Ranchu Goldfish, which I knew if I put a goldfish on there, you guys were going to be like, let's pick the goldfish. So I'm like, I was half being like, I'm not even going to bother putting my favorite on here, but like, it's okay. I love me a good Ranchu Goldfish anyway. I'm doing okay. Yeah, I am just a little sleepy, Luke Gremlin, but like, what else is new? Okay, before we get going, first of all, we'd like to thank our sponsor for this stream, XP Pen, who have an awesome selection of digital art tablets for both beginners and advanced artists. If you're looking for an affordable and reliable digital tablet, go browse their store. You'll find the link in the description of this video. And our mission at Wayne Canvas is to make art education easily accessible to everyone. Join us for free live stream lessons every week, because we're not just a YouTube channel. We are an online school of illustration, helping art nerds turn their passion into income. Shout out to our amazing students and members for supporting our mission. We love seeing your incredible artwork and watching your skills improve in our classes and our weekly critiques. And if you're an art nerd, be sure to join our Discord, there we go, where you can find our notes and artwork from streams, as well as art challenges and other resources to help you improve as an artist. Cool and epic, cool and epic. And I didn't see a poll. The poll was on our community tab on our channel, so that has been voted on already. Before we get going, one more thing. We have our submissions. We have art submissions. I apologize. I didn't have time to add names to anything because I was rushing real bad. But this first one, real interesting. First time ever. We have a diorama, which is really cool. This one is by Angel Archer in the Discord. Love me some dioramas. Love me just like an IRL like model. It's still artwork, so yeah, I'm gonna feature it. Super cool. I really want a book nook. Like, I want one of those like little diorama book nooks. I want one so bad. So this is so cool. I'm like, I love the like tiny little books. I love the little bed. I love the little desk. I love tiny things. So like, isn't the painting? No, it's like, there's another photo, so I only included one, but there's two images of like it at different angles. It's a little scale model. It's like an actual just little thing. It's so cute. I'm like, wow, so silly. I love that. Thanks so much for submitting. This next one is by, hang on, I have a different thing over to the side where it has all of them. This next one is by Rose F in the Discord. This is a little more abstract, but I love it. I love the, like, it's very glass brush done, the way that it looks, or like with a gel pen of some kind. It seems like it's a desk or like the interior of a room. I love this. I love the like severe like amount of detail, even though it's like a doodle. I love these like tiny little things with like a lot of like detail work done in them. I think this is really, really pretty. Again, even though it's just like the corner of a sketchbook, I think that that's really, really cool. Well done. Thank you so much for submitting. Last but not least, we've got one by the Goat 7. This one's so cool. I wish you guys could zoom in on this. This one is really, really cool. It is like it's one of those like flat matte paintings. It's really, really well done. I love this kind of like hazy sort of like full like city that they've got going here, and there's like some broken structures in the back. 2 moons is a nice touch. But this is beautiful. I love this. Beautiful colors, beautiful scenery, well done grouping in those values. It's a really nice kind of like 2 sort of like leading points. Everything sort of pointing towards the moon as well. Really, really well. Really, really well done. Thank you to all 3 of you, and thank you to everybody who does submit to the Discord. Again, if you would like to submit to the Discord, there's a chance every week for your work to be submitted before stream. And when it is placed on there, every month we also have a different theme. So again, this month's theme is amazing architecture. So would love to see your submissions that have to deal with architecture and other sorts of buildings and whatnot. Cool and epic. All right, epically. I need to but okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. Yeah, so you guys wanted me to do a little... Hi, Quinn! You guys wanted me to do a Ranchu goldfish building. Now, here's the problem, is I'm like, I don't want to be that guy who's like, I'm gonna like do it like... This is gonna be like a building, but it's gonna be attached to the goldfish, and they're just gonna be carrying it on his back. Like, that's a cool concept, but I'm like, I don't want to like... I don't do that. Because everybody does that. I want to figure out... Yeah, so they voted for a Ranchu goldfish, which if you don't know what a Ranchu goldfish, it's the best goldfish ever to exist. They're so stupid. I love them so much. They're chonky and little and hilarious. They're chonky little guys. Hang on, I'm pulling up a picture because I need a reference. Part of me wishes the teapot one. I wanted the plant. You know which one I wanted. I wanted the plant pots to win, and it was the least voted one. So, you know, whatever. Whatever, I guess. You know. Ranchu goldfish. Look at these silly guys. They're chonky little freaks. I love them. But with this, I need to think of how I'm gonna turn this into a building. Yeah, the centipede, I was actually going to put the thing on the back of the centipede. That was what my concept was for that. And I was like, I had like a concept for the Ranchu goldfish, and I thought about it more, and I was like, I don't really like that. And I'm like, I'm going to try something else. But now I have to think. How do I turn this into a building? Yeah, I'm like, how do I do this? Because everything else I kind of had like an idea going in. This one I don't. This is like the only one I didn't really have an idea going in, so now I just have to sit here and think for a second. Here's the problem, is like designing on the spot is hard. So I'm like, I have to like sit here. I'm like racking my brain. And with submarine, but the problem with a submarine is that that's a boat, it's a vehicle. A, I hate vehicles. B, that's not really like a building. I'm like, I don't want it to be just like the goldfish itself, right? I want there to be more substance to it. The one on the right kind of looks like a funky building with stories stacked on top of each other. Yeah, like, it's like I could just, like, stack them, but I'm like, I don't want it to just be, it's like, here's the thing, right, is, like, with design, I am of the mindset, I'm like, I would like things to be inspired by it. I don't want it to just be the object with, like, small alterations. I want it to be, like, very clearly, like, inspired, but something has come new from it, right? Like, something is new about it. I'm like, the thought... There's a lot of substance. Yeah, it's like, my original thought, right, was I was gonna make it like what do you call it? Like a solar punk kind of building, and it would, like, use the, like, kind of shape of the goldfish, and then the tail was gonna be a windmill, and it was gonna, like, you know, look like it could, like, rotate. And they were gonna be, like, the fins were gonna be, like, there's, like, doors and stuff that would, like, go up like that. And I'm like, that's very, like, what do you call it? Frutiger Arrow. Like, that's kind of, like, what that vibe is, like, the early 2000s, like, very, like, what do you call it? Like the promised future of the early 2000s, that kind of vibe, which I kind of dig. I'm kind of into that, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that, but at the same time, I kind of do. Sydney Opera House. Well, every time that I think of fish, again, I think of Frutiger Arrow, which again, if you don't know what that is, let me like, Frutiger Arrow. Which, you know, like early 2000s, like this kind of vibe. You know what I'm talking about? Like this, like you can hear like the old mall music in the back, right? Like this kind of vibe. You know what I'm feeling? Like the like blue and the green, yeah. Some like that kind of like, you can already see like the like dolphins and stuff. It's just like that kind of like. So I'm just kind of like. Jessie will come up with the most awesome original concept ever and decide she's not feeling it and do something else. Unfortunately, I've been clocked. I'm like, I kind of want that, but I'm also like, I don't know. I'm like, do I want that though? Because I'm like, I could take more inspiration from other things too. Like, I could still keep that. No, genuinely, because like, yeah, because like the, what's it called? What's her name? Lisa Frank was really part of that era as well. So I'm like, it's all kind of like that really bubbly, like over the top, like euphoric sort of vibe. Another thing that's kind of here, like I could take inspiration from like Bubbles too. And it's like, I could have it. So it's like the mouth opens up here like this. And then it's like a half thing. And because they have like these little like bulbs on the top of their head, it's like these could be like little houses up on here too. It's like maybe little floating houses. Again, like very Frutiger Arrow kind of deal. We've got like little fins and whatever. Like that's another one that I could do. I don't know. What are you guys feeling? Air balloon sky. Well, that's the thing. Is like I don't want it to be just like, oh, it's like a floating fish and then there's a building on top of it. Like I'm like that's kind of like whatever. It's like an archway or a tunnel. It doesn't have to be a traditional building. Unfortunately, the name of the stream is designing interesting buildings. So I kind of have to make it a building. Should either be traditional. You can do both. No, I understand. I could do both. That's too intense. Yeah, it's to buildings. Yeah, I'm like, unfortunately, it's buildings. I'm like, I would have probably gone with, like, a tunnel or something if it wasn't, like, building specifically. Do all 4 of the pool options. No, we're not doing that. Coral bushes. Coral bushes could be funny. Yeah. Should just architecture. It's okay. Okay, wait. What are you guys feeling more? Are we feeling this weird bubble house? Or are we feeling the kind of like weird fish-shaped fan houses? What are we feeling more? 1 or 2? This is 1, this is 2. Just put it in chat, 1 or 2. What am I doing? Hang on. Poll. I'm gonna make a poll. Hang on. I forgot that that's something I can do. Literally stop. Hang on. Start a poll. Which... Literally, what am I doing? Bubble house? Fan build. Fishtail fan building. This might be spelled wrong. That's okay. Oh, nope, there we go. Okay, we're good. Start poll. Alright, tell me, which? Where did my pen go? What are we feeling? So then this way people can't vote more than once. Dang, it's 50-50. Oh, please pick for me. It's feeling like people are feeling the bubble house more. Feeling fish? You're so right. Okay, I'm gonna wait for it all to like... I don't know which one's gonna win. Yeah, that's fair. That's okay. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm like, either one I'm like, okay with. Alright, I'm gonna end it there. Seems like people want the bubble house. Alright, bubble house it is. Going with the... We're going with this guy. Alright. Let's figure it out. Okay! And in that case, then, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the fish's face, because that's kind of what we're vibing with here. Because, yeah, because then what we could do is, like, we could, like... This is what I mean by kind of, like, I don't want to just make it the fish. What I'm, like, feeling is, like, I really want, like, to take elements from, like, what is available to me. And in this case, that is the fish head, I suppose. I want to take things that, like, are available to me and turn them into something else, which is, like, you know, using shape language and, like, visual, my visual library to give me kind of, like, an idea of what I want. So it's, like, you know, calling back to, like, Frutiger Arrow and, like, that kind of, like, energy is more so what I am, like, feeling for this. So yeah, let's do this weird, like, kind of futuristic, like, kind of building thing we got going on here. We're gonna stick with the Frutiger Arrow vibe because I think that's funny. You know? I'm gonna have the little fins kind of around here. Foreheads use a glass dome or something. Yeah, so like these are like several little domes. They're gonna have like little bubbles of like windows and things on them. So it's all gonna be kind of like stacked. You ever watched or ever played, anybody ever played the What Remains of Edith Finch? Yeah, that kind of vibe is like the constantly stacking sort of like architecture. That is my vibe. I dig that vibe so much. Who would live inside of the house? Other fish. I don't know, people in the early 2000s. Need to play that game. It's so good. It only takes an hour. It's a really good game. Fish people are normal people. The sea monkeys from the commercials, the animated sea monkey people, those. That's what I'm feeling. And we can have like orb bushes, and that can be like what the fins are. Yeah, this one, perhaps not a certified banger, but it's okay. It's gonna be funny. I don't know, I'm not taking this one too seriously. I am, because I'm really feeling the, like... Hang on, I'm actually gonna change the perspective, because I don't like this. Isn't it? As long as it isn't corn, I'm okay with anything. Vin, why are you a hater? What is wrong with my son? Everybody point and boo at Vin. Why are we hating on my child? There's so many amazing characters. You just want me to draw the people you think are hot. That's all that you want. You just want me to draw Vayne again. And Vayne is not my character. You just want me to draw somebody so that you can simp for them. That's literally it. Listen, Vin, the answer is that if you want to see more hot people in the world, you have to draw them. Or, like, go on a date or something, I don't know. My girl Gremlin. Oh, Scuttle? Yeah. It's the most attractive one. I don't know about that one. Scuttle is just a guy. Scuttle is dead. Unfortunately. Scuttle is long dead. Like, how many of the people that I draw all the time? No, yeah, no. So Scuttle I played in a one-shot. Scuttle I played in a long shot. Or in a one-shot. And that one-shot took place in the past. A long, long time ago past. And it ended with Scuttle joining, like, an evil organization. And he is definitely long since gone by then. So... It's been a long time. Basically, he's a wish spell. I actually didn't like playing Scuttle. He was a fun design. I didn't actually... It's what taught me I didn't really like playing casters too much. But also, it's what taught me that I preferred to play, like, more talkative characters, I suppose. Make him an NPC. I think my DM made him an NPC for something else. I believe. I'm not sure. Skull's not who I had in mind for Jesse's hot characters, but okay, Quinn. Vane, you're gonna have to tell me who you... like, I know Vane is one, and Vane is not my character, so I need to tell you... You need to tell me which ones... Oh, William Black, too. William Black is not my character. I need you to tell me which ones else you think are hot that are probably not my characters. Most attractive character is Lonnie, but not regular Lonnie, the other one. Oh, Barbarian Lonnie? Yeah. Where she's, like, all messed up. Yeah, I love her. Because realistically, I don't play hot characters. Lonnie is my first character that I think is, like, conventionally attractive. And then I play Neptune, who's 14. And then Korn, who is also a child, but now he's an adult. Which I suppose he's, like, conventionally attractive now, too, quote-unquote. But even then... I only see Korn as, like, a baby, so I'm like, I can't do that. Pierce, not my character. Selic, not my character. Most attractive character is the one she gave to me, the Gull announcer in her one-shot intensive comic. I didn't even give him a name. I just took him from you were just like, he's mine now. I'm like, okay. Yeah, you can have him, sure. Not attracted to big lizards, that's fine. Listen, again, Korn is just my baby. I don't see him as anything other than my child. I adopted him. I love him. Yeah, William Black is not mine. He's not my character. William Black is not my character. He's an NPC for my other friend's campaign. And then Vane is my friend's character. Pierce is my partner's character. Selic is my partner's character. Lonnie is mine. Korn is mine. Scuttle is mine. Neptune is mine. But then it's, again, like... Korn, child. Neptune, child. Lonnie, conventionally attractive. Scuttle is Scuttle. I don't really play attractive characters. I've got one coming up. Their name is Cricket, but Cricket is more cute than anything. Your card has better taste in hot characters. I just don't find it fun to play hot characters most of the time. Yeah, because Pierce is meant to be hot. Pierce, though, has a wife and a child. Selic is mine, so you need to back off. I did design Selic, though. I designed Selic, I designed Pierce. Vane I did not design. William Black I did not design. I'd be hot when you get silly, stinky gremlin child. You haven't been fighting. Before you be someone hot, you gotta think about the plot. That is correct, Joe. Joe has the right idea. I just want Vane and William Black. I unfortunately think you're not getting either of them either. I actually don't know what direction Vane is going in. No, because hang on, I'm gonna show you guys. Because Just because Vin brought him up. I wasn't even gonna bring him up, but now I am. Corn in the most recent epilogue. He looks like this now. Corn's ginormous. Corn's taller than Pierce. This is Corn's little brother. This is Loon. Pierce just had Loon with Persephone. And then Pierce's dragon, Puddles, just had a child. Her name is Raindrop. But yeah, Puds is huge now. Corn is also huge now. But yeah. Corn is a big brother now. He's got a little brother. So silly. No, he's ginormous. It's so funny playing Corn as big because now it's like I can pick up all the rest of the party. It's hilarious. Listen, Vin, if you don't want me to talk about my favorite characters, then start your own stream or something. I don't know. Just so he makes her partner's characters hot. I see how it is. Yes, exactly. Trying to get you to talk about Vayne. There's nothing to talk about Vayne with. The last time I saw Vayne, he got into an argument with Selic, and it was because Vayne decided to Vayne decided to jump in and, like, he said he was gonna heal Bella back up to, he said he was gonna heal Bella, and then he didn't, and he went in and tried to, like, take something from the villain, so Bella almost died, and then Ritz almost died, and then Vayne almost died, because he didn't heal her. So then they had to have a meeting about what to do next time we fight. Vin, I fear for when you find a partner. If you want one, I mean, whatever. If you don't want one, that's fine too. You can... Fictional characters are better than real ones anyway. Need higher standards, girl. Me and Vin are polar opposites on the romantic spectrum. It's okay, same. I have a partner, I'm very non-romantic. My best friend loves to say that I have no riz, and they're right. I have zero riz. I have no clue why, I have no clue how I have a partner. Zero clue. I'm like, it's so funny, because I am like the extrovert of my friends. I have less riz than all of them. I'm pretty sure. I'm not flirty. I'm not like that. I didn't even start dating until I was 18 because I thought that everybody around me was useless. That's not even a joke. It's just like, nope, don't want to date anybody because these people, they suck. I don't want to deal with it. Really? My life. I want a partner. Like, that's so much work. Here's the thing, is that when you have a partner, it's work, but it's like, it's never a burden if you find the right person. It's as much work as any other, like, relationship that you'll have, romantic or platonic. It's just about compromise and communication, and that's literally it. I can't even maintain myself. You think I can handle another? Not me still feeling that way. No, I get that, though. I get that, though. Listen, you just need to know how to be single before you can date somebody. That's my piece of advice. Do not go into dating trying to find somebody who'll complete you, because that's not what dating is about. That's so funny that that's what this conversation has become. I'm so used to talking about this on my partner's stream, not mine. Clipping that into short. Because, like, usually my partner's stream, they'll ask me about, like, relationship advice when I pop on. They call me the better Scarecrow sketch, which I think is really funny. But, like, like, I'll pop on and sometimes they'll ask me questions about that. And I'm like, yeah. And then it goes into, like, a little tangent about it. About, like, relationships and how to, like, deal with yourself as at the same time as your partner. No chisel brush for the line art? No, no, I'm feeling a lineless brush today, or line weighty, non-line weighting brush today. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling something a little bit poppier. Something very a la James Jean, I think his name is. That's kind of what I'm feeling today. Is that the right artist? That is not the right artist. Who am I thinking of? It's... Oh no. I think it's James something. Hang on, I'm finding it. James Turner! Not James Jean, James Turner. I'm feeling James Turner. Daniel versus the cooler Daniel. It's James Turner. That's who I'm thinking of. I was like, it's James something. James Turner. He used to work on Kirby? James Turner, artist. Or no, he used to work on Pokemon. And then he would draw a lot of Kirby fan art as well. And now he made a Pokemon artist. And now he is the lead artist for the Plucky Squire. But yeah, no, he's James Turner. You look up James Turner, Nintendo artist. You'll find his stuff. I mean, here's something of his. This one. Like this kind of look, you know? Like I'm feeling James Turner on this. Very, very poppy. You know what I'm feeling? So I'm like, I don't really want something that's more like me. I'm like, I'm feeling something a little bit less, a little more like, you know what I'm saying? James Turner. He's cool. I like James Turner. Yeah. Love art styling, so yeah. I love non-line weighty styles, actually. I don't work in them too often anymore, but I'm like, I love the look. There's another artist that I really like. So I only know their Twitter handle, Big Squid Man. They're really good background artists. Their line art is super complex, even though it has no line weighting. But their coloring is super simple. They usually only stick to like a red and a green, or like an orange and a green, and then the rest is like really heavy line work and suggestion and texture, and it's really, really cool. Hello, Colfer. Can I find Big Squid Man? Squiddy! Yeah, they've got like, it's like sometimes it's like monochromatic like this, but like you look in and there's like no line weighting. It's so cool. There's like no line weighting. It's just a little bit of suggestion of texture with like different brushes and whatnot. But it's like so complex. It's really, really cool. I'm like, I like the look of it a lot. I was like, I studied this style for a little bit at one point because I was like you see this, it's like the tiny textures here, and it's like, again, it's like it's exclusively like two colors, like it's orange and like a blue, and then this one's like monochromatic, it's like just oranges, right? And it's like, it's a really cool style. It's really, really interesting. And I'm like, I love this like suggestion of like just like, it's so like scratchy the way that the shadows are done. It's really, really interesting. But yeah, I studied the style a little bit, and like I got really into working linelessly for a little bit, or not linelessly, sorry, without line weighting for a little bit. And then I went back to line weighting because I'm like, never mind, I really like line weighting. But sometimes I still do it just for fun. So like right now, I'm just doing this for fun. Yeah, the charcoaly shading's super cool. If you ever wanted to be like, oh, I want to get better at my own style. Yeah, it's going to be able to whip out different styles, keep it fresh. 1000%. I am also the type where I'm like, listen, I think a big part of like being able to find your own style is also being able to identify what other artists do in theirs. And like, again, like I love analyzing styles, love doing that. I have a friend, and they have like a really cool style. They're a matte painter, which if you don't know what that is, it's they use photo bashing and then paint on top of it. Where it's like they take like either free use photos or photos they took themselves and like copy paste them into their work and then they paint over top of it. It's a very, very common technique. It's used mostly by concept artists. And I didn't know that. When I first started looking at their work, I was like, I had to ask, I was like, are you a photo basher? And like, I kind of like see like some areas where you painted because I'm annoying and I zoom into everybody's work. And they were like, yeah, I do. It's like, I love the texture that it gives. I'm like, yeah, that's so cool. I'm like, I love the way that you do that. But I'm very good at like identifying the techniques that people use. And like, that's a good step towards being like, okay, I understand the style that I want to lean towards in the future, you know? I need to learn how to photo bash. Yeah, me too, really. I'm not a really good photo basher. I am very much like off the dome kind of person. Hey, Gio says to say zoomed out because no one's going to zoom in on every pixel. Meanwhile, yeah, no, I am the exception. I'm literally the exception. But it's only usually just to identify things, like what you're doing. Realistically, though, it's true. Like, nobody's going to zoom in like crazy. I do, like, shortcutty things all the time because I know that nobody's going to zoom in that easily, you know? Like, again, like, the example that I use is the comic from last year's comics camp. Like, I think it's this one. Right? This is what everybody's gonna see, right? Like, this is, like, the page that's there. Nobody's gonna zoom in and notice that this is a crowd brush and the people are going underneath the ride attractions, right? Nobody's really gonna see that. I mean, I'm showing you right now. But, like, zoomed out, this looks great. Right? Nobody cares. You know? Nobody cares. This was in one of those tents. Not in these ones, though. He's far somewhere. Now I'm zooming in on every frame. You see the shortcuts that I take. It's so funny. Little bulbs. I'm thinking that this is actually like an apartment complex. Like, because if that's how tiny the door is, then these can all be like individual rooms. I'm thinking like on the inside, there's like a bunch of like random elevators. It's very, very a la, what's it called? I don't know anything about Harry Potter. What's that one room where like they go in and it's like an MC Escher painting and the things are constantly changing? Like that. But it's not constantly changing. It's just too many escalators. Apartment complex. I find it quite simple, actually. That's so funny. I love that. I do know that reference. It's good. It's a good one. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is like an apartment of some kind. It's just a bubble apartment. How are we all doing otherwise? Is there anything that you guys are drawing lately? Anything that you're struggling with, I guess? I live in this apartment 100%. Yeah, it depends on the rent. I would live in a spherical room if it was under 1,500. Which is so hard to find. Canadian housing. Crying, shaking, head in my hands. So when you're still figuring out your art style, it's good exercise to make a mood board of styles you want to admire versus styles you want to have. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. For me, when I was younger, I didn't use like a mood board, but like the artists that I followed were all artists that I knew were better than me. And it was like that kind of like thing where I'm like, I want to reach your level someday. Not necessarily that I'm like copying them, but I'm like, I want to reach this level of skill that you have someday. Making a fish fan, I love that. Oh, sorry, are you taking the other building idea that I had, or are you just doing what you want now? Which is, like, chill. The other... From my class earlier, exclamation point classes, I taught a digital art class right before this. It was... Where are you? This, right? Yes. I'm in the middle of working on this. I still need to finish it. But it was like I did this one, and in the middle of it, I was like sitting there, and I'm like, oh shoot, I have to draw more buildings after this. I'm like, I forgot. There's a building stream right after this. But no, it's the lesson was something a little more abstract. I asked them to draw a scene from like a dream that they've had recently, or like a dream that they've had that impacted them somehow. And this one was one that I had recently. Apparently, this is supposed to be Ohio. That was what the dream was. I was driving a bus out of Ohio, and this is what Ohio looked like in my dreams. I've been to Ohio. It does not look like this. But, you know, that's just what the dreams were. But, yeah, no, I'm excited to finish this one, though. I want to color it in really bad. Hello. Drawing of the Powerpuff Girls if they were evil vibe. I was driving a bus out of Ohio. Well, I wasn't driving the bus, I should rephrase. I was on a bus that was driving out of Ohio. And apparently that's what Ohio looked like in the dreamscape. Which, you know what? It would make it more interesting. I'm sorry, Ohioans, if you're listening right now. Family and I are going to a Comic-Con in May, and we're dressing as the characters from the OG's but show. That's so fun. I love that for you. Hello. I have a convention in May that I'm going to for a day. Because my best friend is tabling, so I'm like, I want to go say hi. I love conventions. I'm excited because I like I like seeing the artists. I like buying from artists. I only ever go to conventions just for the artist alley. And then I leave. I'm like, I'm done. Once I am done looking at all the artists, I can leave. Pulled a gold Pokeball. What? They have those. Yeah, no, Crow pulled 2 of them in the same pack. It's the rarest one you can get right now. Yeah, Art Marker's the best part of every event. Got a Cindy Lauper this summer. Who's jealous? Sorry, Kevin. I'm not old enough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm joking. It's all love. It's all love. I've chosen violence today. I've realized. Cindy Lauper. Hoping one day to have a panel of my own to sell art at. Fun. Girls just want to have fun. No! Okay. No. Okay. Wait, I didn't realize she's the one who made that song. Okay. No, I have trauma. No, because, okay, it's not trauma. But, like, I had, like, when I was younger, so for those who didn't know, I grew up as a musician. I was a vocalist. And, like, one of the things that I did is I went to, like, a music camp. And that was one of the songs that they had us perform. So every day I sang Girls Just Want to Have Fun over and over with, like, dance choreography. That one, Don't Stop Believin', and the Cup Song. Those 3 are like followed shortly by Brain Rotches. Yeah. Those 3 were like, those 3 songs I just don't like anymore because I just had to sing them over and over and I got so sick of them. I was like, I'm out, bro. I can't sing these anymore. The Cup Song, right? Anna Kendrick. I was so like, I guess those are old enough. No, I was so like traumatized thoroughly. Bro, I can't. YouTube is a lot more strict about singing than Twitch is, so I can't sing for you. But like, the 15th time, no, genuinely, because it was like, I remember there was one girl who couldn't hit one of the notes in Girls Just Want to Have Fun. You know, they're just like that's all they really want. You know, like that part, but like the high note, right? Like she couldn't hit it, so we had to keep on singing that part over and over and over at one point. Disastrous. I was just sitting there, head in my hands. 12-year-old me was not happy. I was so like, oh my god, just get the note right. It's okay. Had to go to summer camp and it was gendered, so all the boys got to play sports, new karate, and we had to do cooking and sewing classes. I was so upset I got banned because I kept causing problems. That's so funny. Kept trying to sneak in with the boys and it didn't work. That's hilarious. No, because I'd been to like camps and like retreats where like I got along better with the guys than I did the girls on multiple occasions. Because it would be like the girls would be talking about like, you know, like they'd be talking about boys and like makeup and stuff like that. Me, when I was younger, I was the most extreme tomboy, I think. Me as an adult now, I understand it was kind of just me trying to not be like other girls. But like, especially when I was that age, I was like, nope, I don't want to deal with that. So I would constantly like, you know, oh, I'm gonna make these are gonna be tiny fish. I just realized I'm gonna make these tiny fish. Page trans mask. No, I was just trying to be different. I'm not even trans mask. I'm like, I know you are though. But no, I was like, and like I hung out with the dudes because they wanted to talk about video games and like stupid memes that they saw and like that kind of thing. I'm like, that's my vibe. I want to hang out with these people. But as like, I really didn't like dorming with the girls because I genuinely just did not connect with any of them. But like, now that I'm older, it's so funny with my newer friends too, because now I'm very girly now. Like I'm very like, like I have like my bra girl moments, I guess, but I am very like, my whole desk is pink and I have a bed full of plushies and like, you know, that kind of thing. I have a $2,000 PC just to play The Sims or Minecraft with shaders, right? That kind of thing. But like, especially when I was younger, no, couldn't deal with that. It's like, when I was younger, I didn't even know how to put on foundation. Like, like that kind of like, you know. Yeah, my mom thinks I'm a pick-me and she doesn't understand what pick-me is. I'm not a pick-me, I'm just not a woman. Yeah, I understand. Hey, don't hate on my Minecraft shaders. No, I am the exact same way. I have a $2,000 PC just to play Minecraft with shaders and to play The Sims with mods, okay? I understand you. We are one and the same. It does feel like a cat tower. Very silly. I get it now and I'm more comfortable with my gender. I feel more comfortable. Love you too, Vin. I get it now. I'm more comfortable with my gender. I feel more comfortable being feminine without making me feel less of a gender. Yeah, 1000%. Clothing has no gender. Alright? Wear what you want. That's my vibe. You know what I'm saying? I literally played, no, because like I play like on a Minecraft like server with my partner. And like we play with all the mods 10, which if you know what that means, then you know. If you don't, all the mods 10 is a mod pack that is filled with over 400 Minecraft mods. And then on top of that, we have altered the mod pack and added even more. And then there's shaders. So like, you know, it's pretty intense. You need a pretty intense computer for it. And that's literally all I need it for. All the other games that I play are like story games and like very low maintenance games, stuff like that. Like my PC I don't need a powerful PC for it, but I have a powerful PC just for that. Need CC and Sims right die, not all clutter from you without CC. I literally only use custom content for like the outfits. I actually keep like, I don't use custom content for like architecture. I use it for like clothing. And again, because I play The Sims, and when I play The Sims, they're all my friends. And like all of my friends are like obviously, like, they're people, so it's like the Sims, like, default looks do not have enough, like, customization. So it's like I like download like modded custom content just to have things look more like my friends. I do not play Rain World, no. My Sims are so neglected. They're all starving. Same. I haven't played in The Sims in a very long time. I can say I'm the prettiest princess with the same energy of a straight man, which is the funniest thing to me. That's great. I love that for you. My favorite thing is now in D&D, because I play as an adult man now, a dude bro type of guy, like a proper like himbo type beat, right? Myself and my best friend are the two that play as the himbos, quote unquote. I very feminine. My best friend is very small, more like effeminate presenting person, right? And we both play the muscular, like, himbo characters. It's just really funny to me. Everyone's Neopets are neglected. I was not a Neopet child. I had not Wonder Pets, sorry. I had, oh no, Webkins. I had Webkins. That was what I played with. I had Webkins, I had Moshi Monsters, and I had an Animal Jam. That was what I grew up with. I did skip Neopets somehow, but no, I was very like that. At Littlest Pet Shop, I also had Littlest Pet Shop. I still have some Littlest Pet Shop on my shelf. I have 2 turtles, a newt that like changes color depending on the water that you put them in. It's like gone. It doesn't work anymore, but because I played with him all the time. But he is like a newt, and then I have like a horse that I still have on my shelf. Animal Jam mentioned, yeah. Hey, let's go. Yeah, no, 1000%. I still have my Littlest Pet Shops. I think I gave the rest to my little cousin, but those were my favorites, so I kept them. And then I do still have Tamagotchi in my drawer. My partner, you know the thing with penguins? Have you ever heard the thing with penguins? Where penguins, when they want to get married, quote unquote, they will give each other a rock. And that's how they, like, are married for life. You know, that kind of thing. My partner, before we started dating, I was talking one night about how I really wanted a Tamagotchi again. With, like, just our friend group. And I was, like, showing them, like, the Tamagotchi that I really wanted. It's like $30. And I was sitting there, and I was like, yeah, I really want, like, this Tamagotchi. I'm like, maybe I'll get it next paycheck. I don't know. I don't really want to get it right now. I get a notification on my phone. Crow is in this call, by the way, my partner. He's in this call. I get a notification on my phone. He sent me the $30. And I was like, in the call, I, like, screamed. I was like, hey, what is this? And he was like, nothing. I'm like, what do you mean, nothing? We started dating a week later. It's one of my favorite stories. I love that story. But no, and I still have it. I keep it in my desk. It's a little pink Tamagotchi with blue buttons. It has like a little Sakura pattern all over it. Sounds like her, to be honest. Yeah. No, it's very sweet. And then later for my birthday last year, he got me another Tamagotchi. He got me the latest Tamagotchi, the Tamagotchi Uni. That's like digital and connects to Wi-Fi and stuff. So he got me both my Tamagotchi. Which is really funny. Tamagotchi's the path to Justice Heart, yeah. Did I ever tell the story? Tamagotchis are literally so amazing. I love them. Did I ever tell you guys the story of my Tamagotchi-related trauma? Did I ever tell you that? I shouldn't keep calling it trauma. My Tamagotchi-related experience. My past with Tamagotchi. Have I ever told that story? I genuinely don't remember. Does anybody remember that? Because it's really funny. It's messed up, but it's really funny. I definitely have. Nothing of these. I only know Beyblades, Minecraft, Bakugans. Oh, Bakugan! I loved Bakugan. I had so many. You calling it it's funny. I don't remember it. You don't remember it, Joe? Okay. Okay. So when I was younger, this is the early 2000s. Just letting you know, this is the early 2000s. When the Tamagotchi Connect had just come out. And I had a friend. She had a Tamagotchi. And there was a point where it kind of got passed around, sort of, to, like, what do you call it? It kind of got passed around with the people in the class. I'm going to give little propellers to the bottom here, and that's how what it's going to, like, make it float, but it's going to kind of look like fins. Yes. But yes, so this Tamagotchi that she had, I was like, it got passed to me at some point. And I took it home, I was playing with it, and I was like, I love this thing. I want a Tamagotchi for myself. And my parents were like, okay, we'll get you a Tamagotchi. So they got me a Tamagotchi. It was a purple little Tamagotchi Connect. And if I still had it to this day, oh, that thing is worth money. But no, I unboxed it, I was really happy. The thing that I didn't realize was that, can I see those two bubbles in the store as a screaming face? Yeah, it's a little face. It is a little face. Because in the front here is a face. Oh, I actually forgot to do this door too. The thing I didn't realize when I was a child was that Tamagotchi that I was playing with, that was my friend's Tamagotchi, was an adult, right? If you've never played with a Tamagotchi before, Tamagotchi, when they are babies, are like an actual baby, they need constant attention. You cannot leave that thing for 2 seconds. It's gonna beep at you, it's gonna scream at you, and it will be like that for maybe the next, like, 2 hours. And then, like the next few hours. And then it'll become a child, and then it'll become a little less needy, but it is still needy. And then once it becomes an adult, that's when it becomes very low maintenance, and you can kind of play with it, and, like, you don't have to worry too hard, right? Me as a little child, I didn't know that. So I unboxed this Tamagotchi, right? And I'm like, yes, I'm so ready to play with this little pet. I had this thing when I was a kid. I didn't like reading instructions. I had no clue why. It was just a thing that I just didn't like to do. And I refused to read the instructions for how to take care of this Tamagotchi. Immediately upon getting this Tamagotchi, it gets sick, right? The baby gets sick, and it starts beeping at me, right? And I'm like, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. So I asked my mom, I'm like, Mommy, can you read me the instructions? She goes, no, you have to read it yourself. You wanted this, you wanted to take care of it, so you have to read the instructions yourself. You have to learn how to do this, which is fair, you know. Me, however, though, I saw this as a slight on me. And I was like, no, you have to read it to me. And my mom's like, no, I'm not going to read it to you. You got to read it yourself. You got to learn how to do this yourself. And I'm like crying at this point because I'm like, it's going to die, right? And I'm like crying. I'm like, please read me the instructions. I don't know what to do. I don't, right? My mom's like, nope. And, you know, good for her. She's like, she stood firm. She's like, nope, I'm not going to read you the instructions. You have to figure it out for yourself. So what did I do? I didn't read the instructions. This is awful. I found a little wooden box, and I snuffed it out. I put it in the wooden box. I covered it in a bunch of fabric because we have, like, both my mother and I sew, so we just have a lot of scrap fabric everywhere. I put it in a box. I put blankets all over it, and I stuffed it in my closet. And I left it there for like 2 nights. And the thing with the Tamagotchi, it has one of those little disc batteries in it, right? Those things last forever, right? Those things are... You can just hear its main cries. Here's the thing. Those little disc batteries last forever. Those Tamagotchi cannot die until they reach adulthood. So for 2 nights, just from my closet, I would just hear like a beep beep, beep beep, just really faint coming from my closet for 2 nights. It haunted me. So as an adult, that's why I really wanted a Tamagotchi as an adult, because I was like, I need to atone for my sins. I need to actually raise a Tamagotchi to adulthood. I've raised several Tamagotchi to adulthood now, so I'm like, oh, so funny. Reminds me of the time I got a betta fish and it died the first day. The guilt ruined you, it really did. No, I I feel bad, like, knowing now, it's like knowing how to take care of betta fish, and like the betta fish that were sacrificed when we were children, you know, like that makes me sad. But my oldest betta fish that ever lived was Zephyr. Zephyr lived for 5 years, and then my second oldest was Halcyon, who lived for 3. They were both my prized fish. You killed her. Yeah, I really did. Oh, yeah, no, me in 3rd grade, little monster. I love that story. It's so funny. It's so messed up. Here, I thought you were gonna leave the Tamagotchi on the footsteps of a church. That's funny. I like that. You can, like, ask your dad. No, he would have said the same thing as my mom. Earlier, too, I learned the lesson where it's, like, you can't, like... Oh, it's like, you can't just, what do you call it? It's like, because, I really wanted a book, when I was younger, and both my parents said no, so then I went to my aunt, and I asked her for it, and she got it for me. And my parents were really upset at me for that. And they were like, if we say no, you can't just go to somebody else and ask them for it, because that's going against our wishes. So it's like, you can't just do that. And I was like, okay. So I knew at that point, I'm like, if my mom said no, my dad's going to say no. So I'm like, I'm not going to ask my father. The book, by the way, was the art book for the Spiderwick Chronicles, which I still have to this day. It was the field notes guide for the Spiderwick Chronicles, which I still look in and reference all the time. Scuttle, my character, is based on the knocker from that book. So you know what? Really good thing. Hi, baby! There's Scarecrow Sketch. Point at him. He's the one who got me my new Tamagotchi. We talked about this book. Yeah! Murder. I told them the story about the Tamagotchi that I had as a child. Tamagotchi human. Oh, it's funny. When you tortured? Yeah. It's okay. You helped me like... You bought me a new one, so that helped me, like, absolve me of my sins. I mean, crow. We're making buildings based off of Ranchu goldfish. Yeah, I told them the time when I told them about, like, the one that I had when I was a baby, and, like, when I was a child, and then... Let's get my Digimon Tamagotchis in the drawer. My god. And then I told them about how you got me my first, how, like, you got me a Tamagotchi before we started dating. I told them that story, too. I had Digimon. I didn't grow up with Digimon. I know Crow did. I did not. Oh, no, because follow-up to that Tamagotchi story. It was funny. When we started dating and we started telling everybody, it became a game. Because all our friends were like, finally, when we started dating. And, like, when we went to our friend, Cryo, they were like, oh, finally. And Crow was like, how would you know? How would you know that we started dating? And Cryo was like, you got her a Tamagotchi, my guy. You bought her. I remember that so clearly. It was so funny. He's like, you bought her a Tamagotchi, my guy. Genuinely so funny. Yeah. Oh, you should get a Tamagotchi, Vin. Or, sorry, not Vin, Quinn. Your purest form of love. You had a Toy Story alien virtual pet. I was really bad with the Tamagotchi. The one I was really good with was the Littlest Pet Shop virtual pet. That one, what I was really good with. I really liked that one for some reason. Is the building in the sea or on the land? It's on the land. I am feeling like this one is inspired. I don't think you were here when I was saying that. This is inspired by Fruitiger Arrow, which I don't know if you know that vibe. It's a good vibe. But it is very green and blue and much energy. Gigapet Digital Doggy? I have no clue what that is. How much are they? You can get one off of Amazon. And it was like 30 bucks. Like, mine was like 30 bucks CAD, so it's gonna be cheaper for you. Tamagotchis do not mean marriage. Well, they don't, but like, it was funny. Like, I'd mentioned before that my love language was gift giving. It's not bad, yeah. Yeah, 25 USD at the time though, so that's changed by now. No name Tamagotchis back in the 90s when the Tamagotchi name came out. There were companies galore making ripoffs. Oh, I see. I was not alive in the 90s, so I wouldn't know. No, so like the one that I had, hang on, let me find it. The Littlest Pet Shop Digital Pet. There's a specific one that I had. I think I still have it. It's still in my basement. Yes, this one. I had this one. Okay. This thing. I had this thing with the little freak on there and everything. I had this one. Oh, here we go. Here's a better image of it. Open image. This. I had this thing. I was really good at taking care of this guy. I loved this thing. I carried it around with me everywhere. I like hung out with this guy. Which one should I get? Match with me. Get the pink one. I had this thing. I was obsessed with this thing. And I really liked it. It was actually really cool because like the brush, there were little sensors on the side. If you wanted to brush it, you put the brush on the side. If you wanted to give it water, you put this on the side, and like the sensors would like detect that you're like using it. It was cool. It was really cool. It was a cool pet. Cool toy. It was a good time. Card captor? No, it was, I don't know, it was, again, it was Littlest Pet Shop. I don't know what, like, it was called or anything like that. No, yeah. But no, it was from the early 2000s. I still have it. I could probably, like, get batteries and turn it on. I know it's in our basement. It's cute. I'm like, I want it. I should revive that, too. I feel so old when I say it, but I'm like, kids these days don't know, man. They do not know. Ugh, it's the good times. I am making this building orange. No, I'm making them white, and then the little bulbs are going to be orange. Ha. Ha ha ha. Intelligence. That's it. That's what it is. Smartest person alive. I have Hello Kitty Tamagotchi. Yeah, those were the limited edition ones. Tons of different kinds of Tamagotchi. I really wanted the re-release of the Connect. I never got them though. I could still get one. Should I get the normal one or the Hello Kitty? For the full experience, I think you should get the normal one. And then maybe later down the line, you should get a Hello Kitty one. To get like the full experience of a Tamagotchi. Okay, I want like a Fruitiger arrow. So these are going to be like radioactive green for now. There's so many. There are tons. Let me know if you need help later. I'll pick one out for you. Which ones are normal? You can look for like a generation 1 Tamagotchi. Yeah, I can help you out afterwards. Just let me know. Hee hee, funny, funny. Yeah, no worries. How do you do that? What, like color inside the lines? You lock the layer. Literally all little guys. They are all little guys. They're so funny. You could get the re-release of the Tamagotchi Connect too. It'll like describe what they are. You posted yours in Art in General. Hang on, I want to see this. What is it? Your Tamagotchi? Oh, silly. Oh my god, I love the spaceship one. That's so funny. One Tamagotchi, Gigapet. Yeah. Are you starting one back up? Love that for you. I only ever post to the members chat, so I'll post mine in members chat later. Both of mine are turned off because I don't have the time to take care of a Tamagotchi right now. But, yeah. So CSPL digital art programs on this feature. Mine are all off too. Ain't got that kind of time. When I was in university, I would like be taking care of like my Tamagotchi all the time. Again, it was before Crow and I were dating, so I would like send him updates. You know what, babe? Actually, if you're still here, it makes sense because we started calling it our child, and you said that you would send child support. So that does make sense. It's like Tamagotchi does not equate marriage. Yes, but it does equate you offering child support. So, you know. What a silly little building. Silly guy. Silly. I don't know if he's still here listening, but that's out into the world now. The Ranchi won. It did. The Ranchi Goldfish did win. So we are now making Ranchu Goldfish building. I really want to play Minecraft. I'll play Minecraft just for stream. I wanna keep exploring. I found cool things yesterday. I think more buildings should be silly and colorful like this one. Rip engineers, I guess. No, genuinely, because like I think I hate minimalism. I think minimalism was the death to creativity and interesting design. I despise minimalism. So bad at Minecraft, I never commit and I get too perfectionistic. That's fair. To be fair, Minecraft is one of those games where you can't really play it wrong, so... There's a crazy minimalism's right at. No! Minimalism is so, like... Where's the fun? I'm so sorry that you love your prison cell. Like, where's the color? Where's the interest? I'm here. I came back to... I don't know if he's still listening. I went back to see if it was about me. It was. I was talking about how, like, technically, like, like, you were saying, like, Tamagotchi doesn't equal marriage, but at the same time, we did say that the Tamagotchi was our child and you offered child support. So, realistically, it kind of made sense. Just makes fun because I have villager trading posts. They're not trading posts! You trap them in the basement and make them do work. In Minecraft. I have to say that in Minecraft. It's Minecraft. Organization freaks. Everything needs to be exactly in the right place. It's too difficult without minimalism. I am a maximalist. I love color. What's that one John Green audio? I want to look like I am a wizard surrounded by all of the treasures of the adventures he's been on. That kind of thing. That's my vibe. I think minimalism is beautiful when a design is boiled down to its pure function. I hate minimalism when people think it's just about nothing. That's like, boo, that's sad and boring. Yeah. I want lots of stuff. Yeah, same. I am very, like, I need trinkets and treasures. Yeah, I literally have a shelf full of bones. Like, I can't have, like, I cannot just have, like, pure function. Like, I need visual overstimulation. I need joy in my life. I can't just have nothing. I'm like, I love my trinkets and things. But no, specifically, babe, I remember one thing that you said to me. I was like, oh, I think I saved the text. I still have it. I think it's really cute. What was it? I was like talking again before we were dating. It was like I asked, I'm like, what are you gonna offer for child support? And you were like, you'll get a kiss on the forehead and a stick of watermelon gum. And I was like, I'll take that. Just goes and collects hostile mobs and makes me put them in jars. Okay, but they're mean to me, so they deserve to be put into jail. The villagers have done nothing to you. We have a whole village next to us. We could literally just talk to them. But no, you have to, like, keep them in a basement in Minecraft. Agreed, mine's a dragon gremlin den, my room. Yeah, same. I think I am... I like to think of myself as a magpie. Like, yes, I am a bird that collects shiny things, and is perhaps a little stupid sometimes, but that's okay, it's charming. They need to know who's in charge! Exactly. But not the villagers. I feel bad. I feel bad about... Crow pushes her off the edge and dungeon so she falls and doesn't apologize. He's so mean to me. It's all love. It's all love. Who knows such a thing often? You know, now that I'm adding color to them, I would live in one of these fish houses. Could you imagine? You go to school for ecology and they have like little fish dorm rooms. That would make me want to study ecology. I think that's what it was. So you admit that you've done it. Not only has he done it, he did it live on stream. That's why Quinn knows it. We're a streamer couple. That make me want to study, period, genuinely. No, it'd be so sick. Imagine living in like a little goldfish orb. So cool. No, because it makes me so sad. Like here in the West, like a lot of architecture here is like pretty boring because it's all very function over fashion. It's again like very minimalist and like they don't really like like not enough like I guess like visual beauty is put into it I guess nowadays. But like like looking over it like there's some like European or Scandinavian design. There's one Scandinavian designer, he builds buildings in A, the most efficient way possible, and B, the way that where they are super like environmentally friendly and also very aesthetically pleasing. There's like an apartment complex that he built where it it creates its own like its design was like it made its own like faux hill, like it made its own like faux mountain. And, like, it created more, like, land for, like, animals, and also, during the winter, it became, like, a artificial ski resort. And then, like, it also was, like, that same artificial ski resort was, like, all powered by, like, solar energy, and it is enough to power the building underneath it. It's so cool. I was like, what the? And it was really cool looking. It was, like, it was in the shape of a figure 8. It was, like, in the shape of a figure 8, and, like, the peaks of them are, like, the tops of the thing, and it goes down, and again, it's, like, peaks up here, and it goes back down, And like all of this under here, apartments, apartment complex. And again, the top is like a ski resort, and it's like all like what do you call it? Like energy, like solar energy powered. So cool. It's efficient and it's pretty. And like, guess what? It's an option. You can have beauty and it also be cool. You can have things that are pretty and also have them be like interesting. You know, it's a possibility. These things happen. Please. It's a nothing. Just killed me 4 times 6 minutes. I gave her a new strong sword I made for her. Yeah, but that was because you're being mean to me. Efficient, you say? Perhaps. We're gonna find this intriguing stream full of game. That's not us. It's on my partner's stream. We don't post gaming videos here. My partner is the streamer, the game streamer. We don't game. We don't game here. We gaze sometimes. Perhaps. You're all welcome here. You're all beautiful. Love is love. Thought it was an alt channel. No, no, no. We don't have alternative channels here. Except for, I think we have one for, like, Spanish translation. That's about it. Nah, there's no gaming with this one. I'm listening. I'm listening. Perhaps. I like these domes. I like these little domes we got going on here. How funny. All channels, yeah. Clarifies a lot. Yeah, so we are one specific channel here. My partner is a completely separate from us. Oh, and Portuguese. Oh, I didn't know we had Portuguese too. That's cool. But I was like, I know we have Spanish. I'm like, I remember we have Spanish. Previously had a Spanish, Portuguese, but since incorporated into our channel. Oh, okay. Souls are genderless, you can be anything you want to be. So true! I love that. I'm keeping that. Souls are genderless. Oh, the eyeball windows. Well, the ones up here aren't eyeballs. These two are eyeballs. I think this one and this one. I love the Frutiger Arrow 3D renders. They make me so happy. I'm like, I want more of those. Many language Japanese included? I'm in Japanese! That's pretty sick. Vi is not innocent and bullying her is completely justified. I don't... Vin is trying to bully the innocent. Please tell me you don't stand by... You've done nothing to me, so... Innocent until proven guilty, in my eyes. I'll learn 3D. You should try Womp. Apparently Womp is really good for starters if you want to try out 3D. Might be teaching some 3D soon. Are we? I didn't know that. Are we? Who is teaching it? DM me. It's not me. You can't get me to do it. So I had to relearn Blender from like 15 years ago for my April Fool's prank. I know the very basics of Blender because I went to school for game art. And like I exclusively use it for gray blocking and nothing else. Okay, I thought so. I was like, who's teaching it? Oh, okay, I see. I've done something. I told you I hated cinnamon on anything. I found out I was wrong as well. You hated... You're the one who hated... How dare you? Okay, wait, so what do you like cinnamon on, then? If you're saying that you found out that you were wrong. What do you like cinnamon on, then? Maybe hanging plants in the windows, there to be the eyes. I'm thinking that these are like domes, though, so I don't know where I would put the plants. I'm feeling like these are like the orb plants. Cinnamon on cinnamon. More game dev arts with Gonzalo, yeah. Spoonful of cinnamon. Made a video where I modeled Pomni and brushed back to present day. That's fun. Guys, they're fighting. Well, you know, Cinnamon, unfortunately, your name is also a grocery store product. So, speaking of cinnamon, by the way, I made snickerdoodles on Monday. Kind of a vibe. They were really good. I will have to make them again. They were super good. Cinnamon applesauce on pizza? Who? Okay, I can't even get mad because I like pineapple on pizza, but like I've kind of just learned that people will just be putting anything on pizza. I'll be real. People just be putting anything on pizza. I can't even hate if you're like I'm going to put this on pizza. I'm like, "Okay, sure." People just kind of be putting anything on pizza these days. What happened to my tablet? Hello? Okay, there we go. We're good. Stop listening to me for a second there. Spooked me. Hello. Snickerdoodle's the best cookie. I'll fight for that. Snickerdoodles are really good. It's just a dessert pizza. Crust optional. I just want my pineapple and tahini. I learned that I don't really like tahini, and that makes me sad. I tried it on... I don't remember what I tried it on, but I tried it on something. And I thought it was going to be saltier, but it's really sour. And I should probably try it on something else. I don't remember what I tried it on, but I didn't really like the combination. It made me sad. I think I put it on fries. I think that's what it was. Okay, chicken bacon ranch pizza, correct. With vanilla pudding, I guess if it's on the side, that's fine. I will kick you out of my stream if I find out that you're putting it on top of the pizza, though. That one is not. I can't defend you for that one if that's what it is. I'm joking about kicking you out, by the way. Art Month's challenge. Can we draw the inside of buildings? Does it have to be that side? I'm okay with it being the inside. Want to try the recipe for that? If you have the website for the Snickers recipe, you can just look it up. Like, if you look up the Snickerdoodle, you can look up Snickerdoodle recipe, and it's like the first one, I think. Yeah, I did feature a diorama. Not like to eat. At least you say try Takis and hot sauce. Takis are not very common here, like in my area. I don't like hot sauce. I'm sorry. I'll do it on the side. I just use a spoon to put it on the pizza. Disgusting. Get out of my stream. How dare you? You put pudding, vanilla pudding on the chicken bacon ranch pizza. Literally, how dare you? Literally, how dare you? I cannot defend you. Said I'm never moving to Canada. Mom made me homemade fudge healthy because chocolate isn't inherently bad. It's just the sugars. She made it from scratch and put nuts and stuff in it so I can get my protein because I have a sweet tooth. That's real. I cannot eat nuts. So, but I love chocolate pudding. I put chocolate pudding in cake because, like, in the cake mix, like whenever I bake cake, I put pudding in there too because I think it makes it extra moist. It's really good. So good, my sisters love it too. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are nuts. Jail. Jail. Dad used to only eat pizza with pineapple when I was little, and I had to eat that because what else are you supposed to do when you're hungry in 3? Okay, but I like pineapple on pizza. I do like Hawaiian pizza. I will say. That one, pretty good. There is a pizza place that I really like to go to, and they have a pizza that's like... It's like honey garlic and pineapple and pulled beef. Or pulled pork, sorry. Yeah, it's honey garlic, pulled pork, pineapple, bacon bits, dried tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, mozzarella. Genuinely so good. Oh my lord. And then you get like a garlic dip next to it. Ugh. Lord have mercy. It's genuine. It's like the fattest pizza. It's so good. Oreos dipped in ranch! Get out of my stream! What are you doing here? Baking pastry student, so I love all sweet things. That's real. It sounds so good. It's genuinely so good, yeah. Ranch does not go with everything. No, ranch does not go with everything. I do love ranch. I love me a good ranch, but it does not go with everything, no. Ranch is gross. You're crazy. Maybe you just haven't had the right ranch. Have you ever had homemade ranch? Oof. Good stuff. Just like cheese and milk and bacon. You're genuinely nuts. What do you do? Photosynthesize? What are we doing here? See, my partner doesn't like bacon. That's fine. But like fried Oreos, essentially Oreos and ranch. Fried Oreos sounds like a heart attack. Seeds and water. You are a... You... Lord have mercy. Where's the joy? Where's the whimsy? It's just... Whoop. What do you mean? Can't even... Okay, I guess. Let's try that again, then. I guess it's at... It is. It's at maximum saturation for that. That's fine. Let's do this. Yeah. So then I can make it more... Yeah! Let's change this a little bit, though. Let's make this more... Yeah, so I can make it. I want to make this look like it's like, yeah. I want this to be real cartoony. I'm feeling something really bright today. Normally I would not do pieces this bright, but I'm feeling it today. I'm feeling like I want extra color right now. Hey, sushi, there's some whimsy. Okay, that's fine. What's your favorite sushi? Question asked about Clip Studio Paint you have at the time. I do not use CSP as much. I apologize. I probably won't be able to answer it. I use CSP once in a blue moon. Any sushi, I'll eat any sushi. That's fair. Genuinely, why do you not like milk, though? I'm curious. Everybody has a different answer. Why do you not like milk? Like so suddenly reminded me of the new Sanrio's cartoon style. True! You're right. Like, don't just say, like, oh, it's disgusting. Like, do you have an actual reason that you don't like milk/cheese? Or just dairy products in general? I only don't like milk if it's in cereal? I mean, that's kind of a crazy option to pick, considering that's, like, where it goes. I love milk. I love milk. I be drinking cups of milk, bro. Because my best friend doesn't like milk. They love cheese, but they don't like milk. And they have a reason, though, so it makes sense. Don't like cereal. That's crazy. What cereal have you had that you don't like just all cereal? Also, right, but what cereal have you had where you just don't like all cereal? Cereal is they're so different. Every cereal is so different. Allergic to it when I was younger, so I was in milk alternatives, kind of got used to them, so milk was traumatizing. Okay, well, there you go. You were allergic to it. You didn't like it. That makes sense. You can't just be like, gross, disgusting, I hate it so much. It's like you were allergic to it. Like, that makes sense. That's me going like, I've been like, I also just don't like the taste of nuts, but I'm just like, it's like if I go, ew, yucky, disgusting, I hate all peanuts all the time, they're awful. And it's like, why do you hate them so much? They're in so many things. And I'm like, because I'm allergic. It's like, yeah, man, you'll die. I mean, I won't die, but like, not allergic to it anymore. Right, but you have a reason. Like, there's a reason why. It's like you have like a connection. Like, that makes sense. Like, if you were just like, I don't like milk, I just don't have it because I don't want it. Like, that's one thing. But if you're like, oh yeah, I was allergic to it, I have bad past experience. That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, you have a village origin story. Like, my best friend has a village origin story for milk as well. So it's like, they don't like milk because of a different reason. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. Just, like, disliking all dairy products is just crazy to me. Like, I am, like, the type of person where it's like, I'm also strange. I don't like fruit. I don't like the texture of fruit. But it's not like I hate all fruit. Like, I will eat some. So allergic, I think you mean cow. Yeah, I don't like the texture. Very fair, actually. I don't like the texture. Because I will eat fruit when it's in different forms. I don't like fruit when it's, like, raw. I love smoothies. I love cooked pineapple. Which is, like, straight. I love, like, there's, like, I went to a Brazilian steakhouse once, and they had pineapple that was, like, slow cooked in, like, brown sugar and cinnamon. And it was, like, slow-cooked rotisserie, so it was, like, candied and, like, soft and really good. I loved that so much. But it's, like, I can't... One thing that I just don't like overall, bananas. I cannot deal with bananas. I don't like any flavor of banana. It's just not for me. I love apple-flavored things. I usually like apple as well. Love different apple desserts. I love fruit desserts sometimes. Depends on what it is. There's, like, one peach tort that my aunt makes that I would die for, I think. Allergic to a couple fruits, but I eat them anyways. Just down some Benadryl because fruit is so good. Nah, I can't. I just don't like the texture. But no, it's like, I can't deal with the texture. I'm like, I gotta have it in a different form. Because I used to work at a smoothie shop, too, so it's like, I love smoothies. I love smoothies. You can grow out of allergies. You can also grow into them. That's what happened with me and peanuts. How do you hate banana? I just don't like I hate the texture. And I actually also don't like the flavor of banana. I cannot stand it. It's, like, stringy and, like, feels chalky. I don't love it. I hate it. I dislike dairy because it makes me sick, but I'm not lactose. Whenever people are like this, you are. I get so mad. My brother cried. Sometimes people just have physical reactions. When I was younger, when my brother was younger... my brother really does not like bell peppers. I used to hate bell peppers. I'm an adult now. I like bell peppers now. But, like, my brother, like, still hates bell peppers. It's just, like, fine. And, like, when he was younger, you know, when you're really young, your parents are trying to make sure that you're not picky, right? They, like, kind of get you to eat everything, right? My brother was, like, third grade at this point, I want to say. And they were like, come on, James, you gotta eat the bell pepper, right? And they put it in a bunch of ranch because they were like, okay, see, it'll, like, change the taste a little bit for you. So you gotta eat the bell pepper. And he ate it. He put it in his mouth, threw up instantly. like full, like, threw up instantly. So they never forced him to eat bell peppers again. I was like, I have such a vivid memory of that, because I was just sitting right there. I had eaten the bell pepper by this point, because they also forced me to eat the bell pepper, but I had eaten it. He didn't. It was just so, like, oh my god. How'd you come up with these buildings? I got them to vote on a poll because I was like, I didn't know which one to go for. A second poll because I was like, I don't know which one of these buildings I want to actually make. And then they wanted a strange fish building, strange fish apartment complex, so we went with that. I love raw bell peppers. I actually love cooked bell peppers. I don't love raw bell peppers, but I love cooked bell. It's so bougie. I love seared bell peppers on steak with like a little bit of like a little bit of butter. So good. Love that stuff. Hot take or not, I love banana peppers on my pepperoni pizza. A lot of people love banana peppers. My partner loves banana peppers on pizza. That's not that much of a hot take. Medically tested, I'm negative to lactose intolerance. Well, there you go. Maybe it might just be the flavor for you. Or it might just be like the texture. Could just be that. Stuffed bell peppers you get at dim sum places. Ooh, that's good stuff. Love that. One of the things is I love cooked carrots. I do not like raw carrots. That's another thing. I'm like, I love cooked carrots. I don't like raw carrots. I don't know why. It's one of those things where it's like, I just don't like it. I don't like the texture again. I don't really like I don't like chewing it for that long. It tastes like dry to me. I'm like, I loved cooked pepper. I love cooked peppers though. Stuffed peppers are really good, yeah. Yeah, like I love cooked peppers. I cannot stand raw peppers. Mom loves stuffed peppers, yeah. Exact reason, yeah. It just feels like I'm chewing them for a really long time and like they're kind of dry feeling. I'm like, I just don't like it. Like I can't do it. Ripe bananas, you can fry them, make maduros. Interesting. We usually take overripe bananas and turn them into like banana bread because I love banana bread. Love banana bread, love banana muffins. So good. That's the only form of banana that I like is banana muffins, banana bread. If it is cooked into something where it no longer feels like a banana, I will eat it. But I don't like banana candy though because fake banana flavoring is gross. But if you have never had a banana chocolate shake, you're missing out. Genuinely so good. Yeah, they're chalky. They're kind of like chalky. I don't love it. Gotta try making maduros. I'll look. Am I pronouncing that right? It sounds Spanish. I could be wrong. Maduros. Oh, plantain! Plantain. I'm Filipino. Plantain. I don't like plantain. Yeah, I'm Filipino. I don't like plantain, though. My mother makes plantain all the time. I grew up smelling plantain constantly, seeing it. I didn't really like it, though. Do not get me started on plantains. Do you like plantains, or do you not like plantains? Never had those weird, massive mashed bananas? I'm not sure. Just have chronic stomach issues and can't eat anything without being in pain. It's not dairy specific. People just can't comprehend that. Yeah, I get that. You adore plantains? I'm sorry. I can't. Not for me. I don't like them. My tostones? That one I don't know either. Tostones. Slices. Oh, yeah. Latin because Caribbean. Yeah. Here we go again. I'm Jamaican. My aunts love these. I'm so many cultures. Yeah, I'm Jamaican as well. My aunts love these. Hot sauce plain cooked. Why hot sauce? Why the hot sauce? Any sort of plantain I'll eat. Usually I see plantain like stuffed into a package like a sleeve of a cookie dough. Interesting. No, my mom will get like the full plantain. She'll like cook it. She'll cook it. She'll like fry them. Sometimes it'll be like wrapped in something. She'll put it in the microwave. Like it'll be like wrapped in like a soft, like a slightly damp like paper towel, and then she'll like heat it up so it gets like softer. It's like she'll do that too. There's so many Spanish foods right now that I'd die for. Fair enough. I'm also Spanish because I'm Filipino, so there was a lot of Spanish colonization in the Philippines. So my mom's mom, my grandma is Filipino Spanish, but my mother's father is Filipino German. So I've got a little bit of German there too. But the cultures that I was most exposed to growing up, it was Chinese, Filipino, and Jamaican. Those were the three that I was like very like, yep, these were the ones that I experienced the most. The two heaviest ones were Filipino and Jamaican though. What are you not? I am not, I'm East Asian. I'm not the other Asians. I'm specifically Chinese and Filipino, so I'm not like Indian, Pakistani, that kind of thing. That one I am not. But I am a little bit white because of German, and then also Canadian, and then Jamaican and Spanish. But yeah, I'm not like so yeah, the total list is Canadian, German, Spanish, Filipino, Chinese, Jamaican. That's the full list. But the two that I was most exposed to were Filipino and Jamaican. Because my father is Chinese Jamaican. He was born in Jamaica. We have cousins that are Jamaican. But then he moved to Canada when he was younger. Loving how the shadows on the windows look like pupils. Ew, I didn't even think of that. I was just like, I'm just like, they're orbs, so I'm gonna make them look kind of bubbly, you know? That was just kind of the vibe that I was going for. Right now, all I'm doing is just kind of adding highlights, making things look a little bit more finished. This thing that I'm doing right now is called hue shifting, which is when you take a color and like shift its hue just a little bit, it makes things look a little more vibrant. So this isn't just like a pure, like I'm making this orange lighter, because if I did that, you kind of see it's like kind of like dull, right? By comparison to this, where I've made it a little more yellow, so it feels a little bit more vibrant. So that's just like a small technique that some people use. Hello. Jamaican is a country. Jamaica is a country. What do you mean? Oh no, buddy. I can't even read that one out loud. That's funny though. Oh no, buddy. It's a country. It's a country, honey. Finished. Ha ha. I like you. You're funny. I like you, Joe. How do you make smooth curves in Photoshop with the brush? A lot of pain. I'm joking. You turn up the smoothing and then you move fast. Oops. There we go. Oh, fun! Do a weekly Saturday stream now? I love that for you. How have they been going? Have you been liking it? Yeah, line confidence. It's a lot of speed. It is genuinely like line confidence is you gotta be fast. The faster you move, the better it looks. It's like riding a bicycle. The faster your wrist moves, the faster your arm moves, the smoother your lines are gonna become. Because then your program won't pick up on the... Oopsies. Your program won't pick up on the handshake that you got going on. I'm drawing bedrooms. I want to draw my Yossi's bedroom. I can't figure out how to draw a room. Well, I mean, you gotta learn perspective first. And then it's all about just, like, kind of filling in a space. Me, personally, I really like really busy kind of compositions. I love the... And then again, like, it's also, like, it's not only that, but it is also, like, visual storytelling. It's like, what kind of person are they? What would their rooms look like? How would you describe them, right? So then it's like you fill in the space with things that they might enjoy, right? Outside of, like, the technical thing of, like, perspective, right? Like, maybe there's books that they like that they want to have. Maybe they like maybe they want to have a lot of pets. There's a lot of pets, like fish tanks or whatever in the room. Maybe you've got, like, lights of a certain kind. Maybe they're hanging, like, posters hanging on the wall, right? It's like, it is all just, visual storytelling outside of, like, oh, you need to know perspective. You know? It's giving very Capsule Corp Dragon Ball vibes. You're right! It is! That's funny. It does. It does give Dragon Ball. I know that now because my partner got me to watch Dragon Ball. That's so funny. It's tiring, so satisfying once you finish. I'm doing a Discord server coming out today. Yeah, of course. I'm glad it could help you. Yeah, no, streaming is exhausting. I am always so tired after stream. That's why it's like after stream, I'm like, I'm not drawing. I'm not doing anything. Let's play Minecraft. Because realistically, for those of you who have never streamed before, don't really know how this works, you are kind of just performing for several hours straight without a break. And it's like, I only stream for 2 hours. My partner streams for 4, and some people stream for 6 or 8. And it's like, those are some intense streams, because those are like long, and you get really tired, you know? So, I get it. I understand. It's tiring. It's very tiring. You're doing great, though. Ugh. 10-hour soup stream once. I know my partner has done 24-hour streams before. Over 24 hours before. He gets so tired after them. Just sick as cheese with small power outage corrupted the files. Now they're lost. I'll be back after sobbing in the corner. No, I'm so sorry. What program do you use? Turn on autosave. Depending on the program you use, you might have an autosave function. So that never happens again. So hilarious that I find myself drawing again if I don't do anything else and putting it on some YouTube video on it. There you go. Used to be, it didn't autosave in time. Oh, painful. I apologize. Yeah, I'm like, Photoshop, I'm very lucky. It autosaves every 5 minutes, and I have a button programmed onto my tablet that's just like, save. You can see it pop up in the corner. I'm like, I haven't lost an artwork in years. How do I turn on autosave again? I want to make sure it's on. I actually don't know. I don't know how to do it on CSP. I know how to do it on Photoshop. I don't know how to CSP. Burning Problem, Mother, I'm lazy. That one I don't know. I like Mother. I don't know that one. My favorite Mother song is The Stand. I like The Stand. That one's good. Yeah, no problem. There is a function, though. I know that there is. My best friend uses it. I stream at the same time you start streaming? Yeah. It's okay. You could always change your stream time. No, I'm just... I'm joking. Silly guys. Have fun. The Stand is one of my faves. I love The Stand. The Stand is so good. But I'm here. Yay! Glad you're here. Oh my god, we have 7 minutes. That's fine. I'm pretty much done. I'm kind of just doing, like, last minute, like, or not even last minute, just, like, small, like, final touches that aren't necessary, but I'm just doing them just because. Auto recovery feature within preference and settings. Oh, well, there you go. Auto recovery. Yeah. Auto recovery is also a thing that Photoshop has, where it's like, they have, like, auto-saved versions of the file, like, even, like, before you hit the save button, and it'll, like, load that up first to check. It's like, hey, you want to save this file? We found it. And it's usually, like, an auto-saved version that's, like, from, like, 5 minutes ago, which is great. Verbatim is really good. No, I love Verbatim. Verbatim is definitely in my top 5. I love that one. Cooked. Thank you. I did my best. I'm gonna color some of these lines in. They're bothering me. Found out how to do the autosave. Wonderful! I'm happy for you. Never seeing Mother fans out in the wild. Yeah. There's so many. Like, when I was younger, because I listened to Mother when I was younger, and, like, I listened to it and nobody around me knew who Mother was. But now Mother's so popular because, like, artists love Mother and the internet is, like, you know, a big thing. So, it's like, it's especially with, Hayloft. Like, everybody knew Hayloft. It was, like, Hayloft got super popular and then people started really liking Mother, that kind of thing. But no, because when I was younger, my first Mother song was Oh My Heart. And then I really liked Oh My Heart. I liked The Stand. Oh my god. This is Mother all the time and not anymore. Hayloft 1 and 2. I actually don't really like Hayloft 2. I like Hayloft 1 a lot more. Mother. Body as well, I really liked. Verbatim, Body, Hayloft, Arms Tonight, Oh My Heart. Yeah, like the one of the like older Mother albums was what I like, the first one that I listened to all the time. That was back when, again, it was back in like 2012, so they didn't really have a lot released by that point either. Oh my heart, it's a fish out of water. You know, so good. What kind of music is Mother? Alternative. Indie alternative. In the Wings, one of my favorites. That one I don't know. Another band that I have been trying to get into more, even though I know that they'll never release music again, it's Hers. It's so good. Because it's just... What's the song? What Once Was by Hers is so good. And I was just like, that song makes me emotional. Because it's one of those songs that it's like, people always put it onto like romantic edits, but then when you listen to the lyrics properly, that song is really sad. Like, that song is super sad. Oh, it opens the keyboard sounds. Yeah, it's because it's a volume thing. Is there a lot of bass? No, it's indie alternative. It's indie alternative, so the music is balanced, actually. I am, however, a raver at heart, so if you want bass, if you're a bass head, you might want more things like dubstep or whatever. Even some dubstep, though, is, like, very light. Like... Trying to learn their songs, my electric guitar right now, actually. That's fun. I like that for you. Hang on. I'm country mostly. That's the one genre I don't really listen to. I don't really enjoy country that much. I don't hate it, but I'm like, most country music is not my thing. I am a bass head in terms of like electronic music though. Dubstep goes insanely hard. It depends what dubstep though. I'm I'm a bit annoying with it. Electronic is like the one genre that I'm a bit annoying about because I love electronic music. Similar taste, yeah. Listening to it right now, I don't believe I've heard it at all before. Which one? What Once Was by Hers? That's all indie alternative. It's a really good song though. I love that one. What? Oh, I love classical. Love classical music. I love, oh god, I have a favorite classical song. I can't remember the name though, because they're long and in French usually. This is great songs, it's 4-year-old and daddy synthesizer, it's true. I love my most recent one that I've been listening to in terms of like EDM. I've been listening to Sad Boy Weapon, but the Slander mashup. That one's really good. Dawn of Eternals by Skyvac is really good too. Trap EDM, I've been listening to Drown by Kaiwachi. That one's really good. UK D&B, I've been listening to Get Outta Here by Mosey and Basslayers. That one's good too. Classical? Sorry, I'm looking on my phone because I'm not in my... My favorite classical song... Valse Sentimentale? That's not the accent I should use for that. Valse Sentimentale OP 51 number 6 by Joseph Sakonov from the London, but specifically the London Festival version. That one's really good. Remember the name of classical songs? No, I can't. No way. I only remember the names when I hear the music, yeah. Have I ever listened to 21 Pilots? I was a teenager in 2015, so yes. I remember when Heathen came out. There you go. There's the answer. I remember when Heathens was new. Subtronics, I like Subtronics. Subtronics is very hit or miss for me. I like them though. Sorry, it's 5, so I should... Hang on, let me just do these really quickly and then we can call it. I've found that, like, I like Subtronics, but, like, some of his stuff is, like, very hit or miss for me. I know that there's a Subtronics mix that I really want, but he hasn't released it yet because it was played at a festival and he hasn't released the full version out that I can just listen to. It's, like, a version of, I Wanna Love by Alloy Boy, and he's like, he made his own, like, edit of it that I really want. I think it's Subtronics. It's either Subtronics or it's Slander, and I can't remember which one. Just type the name? Yeah, I can type the name. Valse Sentimental. OP51, number 6. Like that. I don't know what language that is. I think it's either French or Italian. It's one of those two. I'm pretty sure it's French. I could be super wrong, though. Okay. 502, thank you all so much for joining me today. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks so much for talking. If you don't know too much about us, if you're new to the channel, hey, wingcanvas.com. Check out the websites that check out the classes that we offer. We are in the middle of our spring term right now. So I currently teach digital art too. If you want to if you're a little more advanced with digital art, want to go into like a crit class of some kind, we got that. Or if you want to do something more advanced, I also teach a mentorship, which I treat like a college course. If you'd like to check that out, that is available too. This file that you see in front of you will be available on our Discord. Join our Discord. We've got events. We've got files. We've got people. Come hang out. Come hang out. Come say hi. Hang out with our little community over there. But if you like working files, you like class recordings, you like little thingies like that, you can join our Patreon or our school, either of those, and you will get perks like the members chat on Discord, which I hang out in way more frequently. We've also got school recordings where you can get access to class modules and other class recordings that are behind the scenes. Stuff like that. Pretty cool, pretty epic. All right. Next stream that you guys have, I believe, is with Josh. Let's see. I forgot to check before stream. My fault, gang. Yes, next one that you have is going to be on Monday with Josh. He is going to be designing a building that is also a character. Pretty crazy. But next week, Saturday, we will not have a stream. It is the Easter weekend, so we will all be taking a break. So there will be no stream on the 19th when you guys come back, but on Monday there will be a stream. So in a couple of days, you will have Josh, and he will be drawing a building with you guys. That is also a character. Pretty sick, pretty epic. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I will see you all in a few weeks. Au revoir. Bye-bye.